to find about 50 Genesis. I know how to. I drove back from there without directions. I know how to get we were looking at it.
Say none of this looks familiar. This is rolling on for years.
But I knew how to get back. It did. To the part where we got on the expressway. That didn't look familiar. Yeah, it did look familiar. We know what we used to get on the interest.
Like, please.
But she said,
I don't remember that.
it was by, like, it was 77.
But he don't know. Martin's like,
I was looking up, I was the one navigating.
he's not navigating. It might be everybody was so nervous.
We got on like 70. Yeah.
Hey, military science, how you doing? Shalom, shalom. Shabbat shalom.
But there was the ways and stuff. He never did on expressway. And he acts like he always did right there. So yeah, it didn't look familiar. That's fine.
Could y'all quiet down back there a little bit? Thank you. I want to share something with you all. Hey, shalom, Kodesh. Good to see you again. I want to share something with you all. And this is the anniversary. And when you talk about the Passover, you got to talk about this, because this is something that has happened in modern times. And I think this is more than a notion. This is a video. This is a video that I copied on my channel. This is a video. This is a video that I copied on my channel. This is a video that I copied on my channel. Okay, I fixed it. Yeah, this is a video I copied on my channel. And it's called In the Name of God. White Jesus Caesar Borgia. Okay. Now, what this movie is really about is about the Rwandan massacre. Hey, y'all, this took place during the Passover week. It took place during the Passover. There's a lot of information out there about the Rwandan genocide. Now, I'm going to play this. I want you to watch this very carefully, how this movie starts out. This documentary. It's not a movie. Now, you see they praying to white Jesus, right? They praying to white Jesus before they go to sleep. Rwanda is a country that's 99% Christian. 60% of the people are Catholic, 30% are Protestant, and 10% are Seventh-day Adventists. At the time of the genocide, it was the most Christian country in the world. And this happened there. 1994. And now it's 2017. So like what, 27 years? You see they jumped right there when they was praying? Or that's supposed to be the Ruach. That's the Ruach, they say. So you can't see real good, but in this movie, they're praying in the quote unquote Holy Ghost. Okay. Now, even Hebrew Israelites will say that this is the Ruach. But guess what they do? They go around and genocide in the power of the Ruach. I'm just telling you how Christians think. I'm just telling you. And Hebrew Israelites still believe this stuff. You will wipe out their names from under heaven. No one will be able to stand up against you. You will destroy them. Deuteronomy 7:24. Yeah, it's talking about the Israelites. And the name of their army is the army of Jesus. These are the people that were doing the genocide. Dead bodies floating in the water right there.
What's left of Rwanda's genocidal army hides in the rainforest near Rwanda's border with Congo.
Oh, well, maybe
They call
those.
themselves the Army of Jesus or the Saviors. They say they are God's chosen people with a mission to retake Rwanda from God's enemies.
Now, they say they are God's chosen people. You heard that, right? They're God's chosen people to save Rwanda. You see?
Many of them participated in the genocide of 1994.
That's his little father.
What makes the
I want to tell you this. When they said guess where most of the people were killed, y'all? They were killed at the churches. This is not speculation, y'all. It's confirmed that the vast majority of all the deaths took places at churches.
Okay, I tell you what,
Y'all remember Ezekiel chapter 9, it says they began at the sanctuary. Hold on a second. Hello?
Genociding.
Pretty good, pretty good. How you doing, Sister Kadesh? Oh,
right, I'm gonna give her number and I'm gonna talk to her.
okay.
How much love.
Hold on a second.
Hold on.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Right, okay, hold on, I'm gonna get her number from you. One moment.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay, I understand that y'all can't see what I'm seeing. So, my apologies.
So I'm gonna take her number.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Okay, what's her number?
Let's see here. Application. I think this will fix it. There we go.
Okay, I got it. 612-475. Okay. Well, I'll tell him and see what he wants to do. And you can give Adrian my number if she don't get it.
I'd rather for her to just bring the baby over. Jackie.
Okay, well, right, because he just had a baby.
Okay. Let me see the
What is
chat room.
left of Rwanda's genocidal army hides in the rainforest near Rwanda's border with Congo.
Okay, good. You can see it.
They call themselves the Army of Jesus or the Saviors. They say they are God's chosen people with a mission to retake Rwanda from God's enemies. Many of them participated in the genocide of 1994.
So I want to let y'all know that the people who were doing the genocide, they were all Christians, y'all. Every single one of them were Christians. And guess what? A lot of them were Pentecostals. Yeah. That got that are filled with the Holy Ghost. Right. They were doing the killing with the Catholics and the Seventh-day Adventists. The Catholics were killing their own members. The Pentecostals were killing their own members. The Seventh-day Adventist pastors were killing their own members. So don't think Ezekiel 9 can't happen, y'all. Because you're looking right here at a documentary. You see a trailer of it. Look at that child. His heart is broke. Boy, he barely escaped.
What makes the genocide in Rwanda so unique is that the regime succeeded to convince the general public to kill.
You heard that, y'all? The government convinced the general public to kill their neighbors, their friends, and their family members. This is why we can't be acting and wishing to be Americans. See? You can't be wishing to be no American. Our citizenship is above, the Bible says. Look at those skulls.
How could villagers kill their neighbors? And how could it be done with the blessings of the nation's bishops? And even with the support from European Catholicism and Christian Democrats. The Christian Democratic.
Y'all heard that? It was done under the auspices of Christian Democrats, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all, these people are demons. You talk about an Achan being in the camp. This happened in a country where 100% of the people are Christians. Christianity is a dangerous religion.
International CDI supported the regime before, during, and after the genocide.
Moi, j'accepte bien volontiers toute critique. Nous aurions pu travailler mieux. Mon Dieu, si nous avions pu empêcher ce qui s'est passé, on ne peut donner que raison à ceux qui nous critiquent.
You heard that, y'all? He said, y'all read that? He could only agree with their critics. What was the name of that group? The Christian Democratic International. They actually was helping to order and orchestrate the whole genocide. Christian groups. You can think this a joke and all you want to.
Mon Dieu, si nous avions pu empêcher ce qui
And you can see French, right?
on ne peut donner que raison à ceux qui nous critiquent. Ndakeka ko mwese mwiyemeje kubohoza igihugu kuba rero mwarabyiyemeje bisobanuye neza yuko akazi mukoze niyo kaba kananiwe mugomba kugakora mugafite ubushake. Ntabwo biri kumvikana ngo ubwo muri aka kanya icyo ashaka ndagira ngo mbere yuko fata urugendo maze mushyiraho ka morali munyereke niba ko komisiyo tubuze gukora nimugoroba iremeze neza ubwo washyizeho.
They sing a song of praise before they go and kill. See, we think this stuff is a joke. You know, these guys are singing hymns before they go kill their own neighbors and family members, y'all. That's the name of the movie, In the Name of God, which really means white Jesus.
Rwanda has had a long, unusually strong bond to Christianity. Missionaries started the Belgian colonization.
Did they say Bantu colonization?
Missionaries started the Belgian colonization. Belgium gave the church authority to handle the administration. The Vatican focused on Rwanda because it was such fertile ground.
Y'all see the man is standing up, the missionary is standing up there with a cross with white Jesus in his hand. Y'all see that, right?
For Christianity. The people were monotheistic, and the kingdom already had a well-functioning central administration. Other African colonies had many gods and poor administrations. With the church monopoly on education, the people were rapidly converted. Rwanda was to become the Christian ideal, the kingdom of God on earth. The Belgian colonial powers and the church ruled through.
Look how much taller they are than those other people. That person almost looked like a god over them. Look how tall they are. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
The Tutsis, the elite who had long ruled over the actual majority, the Hutus. The Tutsis retained many privileges. Some received higher education. But this led to thoughts of independence. Tension arose between the church and the Tutsis. As independence spread in Africa, the Tutsis turned to the east and contacted African revolutionary leaders.
Et là, ils ont parlé de quoi? Du communisme. Parce que qui disait communisme au Rwanda, c'était tabou, c'était anti-chrétien. Pour la bonne raison d'ailleurs, Pie XI avait déjà condamné le communisme. Voilà.
Christian democratic Belgium and the Catholic Church would lose power if the independent Rwanda became communist. They switched sides, now supporting the West-friendly Hutu majority. The Hutu leaders didn't miss the chance to encourage ethnic tension by pointing out the former Tutsi privileges and encouraging revolt. One Hutu leader and later president during the genocide was Theodore Sindikubwabo.
Guhera mu myaka y'igihumbi kimwe na magana urwenda na mirongo itanu abantu batangira kubyinumva ku mugaragaro. Muri za mirongo itanu na gatanu na gatandatu abahutu bamwe bari barize amashuri batangira kubyandika binubira ubutegetsi bubi bw'agahato, ubutegetsi bwari bugizwe n'abantu bakeya bakandamizaga abantu benshi.
Hutu farmers listened, they revolted, and a West-friendly coup was staged in 1959.
Y'all see that, right? The West staged a coup. White supremacy staged a coup between black folk, y'all. That's how it always happened.
Christian Democratic Party was formed. European Christian Democrats saw this as a step towards democracy and supported a new leadership.
La Belgique et une série de pays comme l'Allemagne, où les démocrates chrétiens étaient au pouvoir, ont beaucoup aidé la Première République à stabiliser les acquis de la Révolution. Et cette révolution sociale correspondait grosso modo aux priorités et aux conceptions fondamentales de l'intégration.
Christian Democratic International is just another word for white supremacy. That's all it is, y'all. You can't be tricked by all these little fancy little titles.
National démocrate chrétienne.
So when you are a person of color and you say that you are a Christian, you're basically saying that you're a white supremacist with black skin. That's all you're really saying.
Rwandan Christian Democratic Party was not democratic. The country was ruled not by the democratic majority, but by the ethnic majority, the Hutus.
Kugira ngo rubanda nyamwinshi abahutu benshi bari bagize icyo gihugu n'abakigize nabo bagire agaciro mu gihugu cyabo. Inyandiko yitwa Manifeste des Bahutus.
Many Tutsis were killed in the takeover and tens of thousands fled north into Uganda. The exiled Tutsis organized a guerrilla army in order to try to retake power and property. André Perrodin had influence even in the new regime. He saw the guerrilla as a communist threat to the ideal Christian state and equated them with Satan.
And usually that's all it takes. If a white man say that you are Satan, you Satan, boy. And I'm talking about you're Satan in the minds of a lot of black people. If a white person says that, that's all you need is white daddy to say that somebody's a devil, and all black people are going to believe it.
Inyenzi twari udutsiko tw'abasirikare babo bagerageza gutera ngo bongere basubize ubutegetsi bwabo. Icyo gihe ntibabishoboye.
Thousands of Tutsis were killed in retaliation. The regime, backed by the Belgian military, used religion as a tool. It cited the description of Tutsis as anti-Christian communists, adding that they were a race that God wanted driven out. One man of the church connected to the regime, but who later became a critic, was Brother Damascene.
Un mélange de religion et de massacres ont préparé en quelque sorte pour faciliter, pour minimiser, banaliser les massacres qui étaient là.
In reality, both Hutu and Tutsi were Christians. Most Rwandans were poor farmers with no ethnic or religious differences. But the ethnical propaganda continued. In 1973, Juvenile Habyarimana became president. A government document emphasized ethnical differences between the groups, despite many intermarriages. A pure-blooded Hutu would look like this, and a Tutsi like this. The difference was in the shape of the nose. It was jokingly called nose politics. A Hutu nose should be wide and a Tutsi nose narrow. President Habyarimana was very religious, as was the Belgian king. The two heads of state became good friends. Habyarimana's regime became increasingly fundamentalistic. The church was integrated into the government. Priests managed party affairs on all levels. And the archbishop was a member of the party's central committee.
Qu'est-ce qu'on voulait dire? Qu'est-ce que c'était que ce christianisme? C'était un christianisme quasiment obligé. Vous vouliez aller à l'école, il fallait se faire baptiser. On dit les enfants étaient libres, c'est pas vrai. Si vous voulez être scolarisé, il fallait être baptisé. Si on voulait entrer dans le système que l'Église avait établi, même sur le plan économique, n'est-ce pas, partout, il fallait faire partie de la chrétienté.
Y'all hear that, right? Basically saying that you can't buy or sell except you have the mark of the beast. That basically, he basically just said that the only way that you could even get an education is if you had the mark of Satan. How do you get the mark of Satan? By being a Christian. That's all he's saying right here, y'all.
The church was integrated into the government. Priests managed party affairs on all levels. And the archbishop was a member of the party's central committee.
Qu'est-ce que vous voulez dire? Qu'est-ce que c'était que ce christianisme?
What can you say about this band of Christianity? It was compulsory.
C'était un christianisme quasiment obligé. Vous vouliez aller à l'école, il fallait se faire.
To go to school, you had to be baptized. The children weren't free. To get an education, you needed to be baptized. To get into the system of the church had created, even the financial part. That's the key, y'all. Even the financial part, you had to be a Christian. Everybody's looking for the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast been here for a long time, y'all. To be a Christian, to have the mark of the beast, y'all.
The Christian Democrats in Brussels appreciated the strong Christian influence and that the regime was anti-communist.
The reason why they appreciated the strong Christian influence is because that's how you take down governments in rural economies for Christians. You got to make them accept the mark.
The bonds were strengthened when Mathieu and Grimpats became the contact between the regime and the Belgian Christian Democrats.
And to have one party was very, very appreciated in Western countries because you have one party, you control your people, and you are controlled as alone. You control the head of state, and the head of state control his people. No communism, no trouble, nothing. The order was to be quiet, not to become communist.
With Rwanda, Europe's Christian Democrats and the Christian Democratic International had an African regime they could trust. A political advisor for Africa was named Alain de Bruin.
L'IDC, et c'est peut-être le point le plus important, elle a apporté tout son appui avant même qu'aucun parti n'adhère à l'international. En 1980, exactement en octobre 1980, l'Internationale démocrate chrétienne a organisé sa première réunion publique en Afrique, à Kigali.
The Christian Democratic Party took over, tolerating no opposition.
You see that? The Christian Democratic International took over, not allowing opposition. And look how they got the black guys dressed up like they pope. They some little fake popes walking around and cardinals and stuff. This is the mark of the beast, y'all. Everybody's smiling.
Citizens were required by law to be party members.
You heard that, y'all? Citizens were required by law to be party members. That means you had to be baptized as a Christian to be a party member. Christianity is the mark of the beast, y'all.
Prisons were filled. It was illegal to belong to a group that questioned the church involvement in the government.
Y'all hear this, y'all? This is how you control folk.
It was illegal. Prisons were filled. It was illegal to belong to a group that questioned the church involvement in the government.
The prisons were filled, it says. It was illegal to belong to any group that even questioned the political affiliation of the church with the state. It was illegal.
Those who protested were imprisoned.
You heard that? Those who were protested were imprisoned.
On m'a emprisonné. D'abord à Nyanza, et puis on a fait on a voulu me fusiller, tout était de Mayaga. Par chance, j'ai pas été tué. On m'a conduit à cause de Kigali. Je suis resté là pendant 4 mois, 5 mois. J'ai été libéré par l'Amnesty International en 1991.
Belgian Prime Minister Wilfred Martens was the man behind Europe's Christian democratic politics. He was vice president of the Christian Democratic International during the genocide. He too supported Rwanda's leaders.
Il y avait eu beaucoup de sympathie réciproque entre la Belgique et le Rwanda, ça c'est tout à fait clair. Comme je le disais aussi, nous avions un système de développement, de coopération au développement spécifique et très original avec le Rwanda.
Yeah, the special program was genocide.
Increased with international support. France too supported the regime to gain local influence, but the exploding population was starving, and the tiny elite had confiscated over half of the country's resources. The Catholic Church, tempted by its new power, had done the same. It owned much of the richest land.
Here's a picture of your kids.
Prior to the genocide, Leon Sau was Secretary General of the Belgian Christian Democratic Party, PSC. But unlike his fellows, he left the party in protest
Rwanda.
against the actions of the Christian Democrats.
Yeah, it's the anniversary. This is broadcast. It can't see. You can't see you, but it's broadcasting now. No. Yeah. I don't know. There's some people in the room. Yeah, definitely. I said no.
About to jump over your real fast.
You see that, y'all? A policy to control birth by irritating the birth control in the Christian. You see that, y'all? You see how devils work? But initiating birth control in a Christian kingdom is unthinkable. No, it's not. It is thinkable. That's why they're thinking about it.
But initiating birth control in a Christian kingdom was unthinkable. The alternative was to distribute resources. But the Habyarimana regime chose to use religion to control the people. When the Pope visited Rwanda in September 1990, it was one of Habyarimana's biggest propaganda victories. In neighboring Uganda, the exiled Tutsis had helped socialist Museveni into power in exchange for military help. Soon, a well-equipped guerrilla army, the Rwandan Patriotic Front, RPF, stood ready in the north. The first leader was Frederick Ema, a socialist. He quickly won the support of the starving people. Just weeks after the Pope's visit, the guerrilla invaded Rwanda. The goal was to overthrow the Christian Hutu dictatorship.
Si effectivement le Rwanda est une tentative de créer le royaume de Dieu sur terre, seul le diable peut s'attaquer à cette tentative. iyo niyo ideology icyo gihe batubwiraga ati n'ubu igihugu cyatewe umusore wabo akagera uri hano ntabwo agomba kurwanira igihugu cye agomba kukirwanira. Intambara yarateye uko bagendaga bafata uko FPR yagendaga ifata ahantu niko natwe intambara yagendaga igenda iturangira buhoro buhoro ukabona abasirikare bari kugenda bacika intege bashaka ku ruhande rwa FPR kandi bashaka komeza gushyigikira guverinoma.
When the attack began in October 1990, Habyarimana flew to his friends in Brussels. He was granted an audience with the king. The king wrote to Prime Minister Wilfred Martens, who immediately received Habyarimana. Before the day was over, Belgian troops were heading for Kigali. But Habyarimana realized that a conventional military victory against a well-equipped guerrilla was impossible. So the party formed a militia that would become the backbone of the genocide. The youth organization of the Christian Democratic Party was called Intrahandel, We Who Fight Together.
You see that? This is how they mobilize the youth to start killing people. The Inter-Harmer way. They mobilize them, the youth, the young people, to kill the Tutsis. It is said that the Tutsis were Israelites. That's what it said. Okay. But then they also say that the Tutsis and the Hutus are the same exact people. They've just made up the distinctions with how wide and long your nose was. So I really don't know which is which. Now I know that the Israelites is in here somewhere.
Interahamwe rero rwari urubyiruko rw'ishyaka rwasabye gukora urugaga rw'urubyiruko harimo abasore n'abakobwa. Abaturage bari barasabwe kurinda amakomine yabo, amasekiteri yabo, amaseri yabo. Bari barasabwe gushyiraho amazamu barebe abantu binjira, abantu basohoka.
Rwanda was militarized. The youth militia was trained by the military, police, and the politicians. Habyarimana ordered.
You see that? Habyarimana organized the youth to start patrolling, and they were being trained by military officials and police. Y'all, this ain't nothing but a blueprint of what's going to happen in America. A man's foes truly shall be of his own household. We ain't gonna watch all this now. But what you're looking at, y'all, is a type of Ezekiel 9 and Passover.
Niyo mpamvu nsaba Secretariat National, niyo mpamvu nsaba umunyamabanga mukuru wacu kumvikana n'abacuruzi kugira ngo dushake ibitambaro by'interahamwe.
They didn't just provide clothes. The businessman Felicien Kabuga imported machetes. The violence against the Tutsis escalated. Terrorism occurred openly, often after inflammatory party meetings. Soon, human rights organizations reported genuine massacres. The United Nations was also concerned and forced the regime to negotiate peace with the Tutsi guerrilla RPF in Arusha, Tanzania. With international support, the disaster might have been avoided. But the Christian Democratic International advised the regime not to sign any agreement of power sharing. The Tutsi guerrilla were still perceived as communists.
You see, the Christian Democratic International, they told them don't sign any agreement of power sharing. That's the love of Jesus Christ. See, the love of Jesus in your heart. Don't share power with a group of people that are actually the same group of people. Conquer and divide.
De favoriser une entente au sein du gouvernement et d'éviter d'aller négocier à Arusha.
Now he's sitting up here saying that he urged them to negotiate between themselves and come to, you know, a middle ground. A liar.
Et de se faire départager entre les différents partis présents à Arusha par le FPR, ce qui était véritablement une tactique qui a conduit à l'échec de tout le processus d'Arusha et à la reprise de la guerre. Il s'agit en fait de protéger une œuvre de Dieu contre les forces du mal.
Instead of negotiations, the Christian Democratic International proposed immediate elections, despite the ongoing war. But the guerrilla and the exiled Tutsis were not allowed to participate.
Abantu bose ntabwo bagomba kumara kubeshwa abanyarwenya politiki. Ibyo tubanze tubifate uko bimeze, abantu ntabwo bagomba gushaka kubeshwa abanyarwenya politiki.
The Christian Democratic International's resistance to peace talks benefited the Christian Democratic Hutu extremists. The war went on. The propaganda became increasingly religious. The regime-friendly press printed the Hutu 10 Commandments, which...
You see that, y'all? 10 Commandments. You see what kind of stuff that they pull? And don't think white people are not behind this. White people are the one that's orchestrating the whole thing. And I'm going to name the white people: the Red Cross, the United Nations, the World Bank, the Christian Democratic International, the papacy, the Pentecostal Church, TBN, the 700 Club. All these little precious little white people y'all be seeing on TV. Jimmy Swagger, all them.
Encouraged persecution of Tutsis in all parts of society.
The 10 Commandments of the Hutus encourage persecution of the Tutsis.
One paper rejected talk about love and unity in a dialogue between Mary, Jesus, and Joseph.
You see that? White Jesus, white Mary, and white Joseph at the center of the whole little debacle. See, we just don't believe stuff. You see, we just don't believe things.
Habyarimana was portrayed in a bishop dress. The church also participated, describing the Tutsis as cursed by God.
They describe the Tutsis. Let me see. Let me see. I want to quote this right.
The church also participated, describing the Tutsis as...
The church described the Tutsis as cursed by God. Now, this is one reason why I think that the Tutsis were Israelites. And actually, I think the Hutus were Israelites too. That was just a distinction that they set up just to cause a genocide in that place. The Hutus and the Tutsis were basically the same people. You see? So y'all, this is the Christians are right at the center of this Rwandan massacre. And black people, we just so silly. We want to be rich. We want to be white. We want to be Americans. We want to be black people, African Americans, and all this other kind of stuff. We want to be Tutsis. We want to be Hutus. We don't want to be who the Most High said we are, which is Yashra Alams, the Israelites.
Cursed by God.
Well, we're just going to look at half of it.
The Bible was often quoted in media and political speeches.
The Bible was often quoted in media and political speeches, y'all. These people be knowing the scriptures. They will use the scriptures to kill you.
One of the most well-known speeches was made by party leader Leon Mugesera on the radio.
So they made the Tutsis into serpents. See, we got to watch some of this rhetoric we have, y'all. It's talk called mind control on a national scale. Don't think that you're not under the haze of some mind control. That's why the Bible says, let this mind be in you, which is also in Mashiach Yahushua. Who for, oh boy.
A private radio station was established by the elite surrounding the president. One financer was Felician Kabuga, the same businessman who gave machetes to Intrahambe. Radio station Milkulin, later called Radio Murder.
Radio Murder, okay? There you go. So they ramping up the rhetoric right before they start killing their parents, their pastors start killing them and all kind of stuff. And they killing them with the power of the Holy Ghost too, by the way, just to let you know. So that's all we're going to watch for right now. That's all we're going to watch for right now. You can go and watch the rest of it on your own if you want. But I feel like Rwanda was exactly, Mariah. Exactly. I can see the chat now. Exactly. Hey, y'all, don't think that this mind control is not in us. Don't think that. The reason why I'm showing this is to let you know how much we are in the sunken place. Now this happened 25 years ago. Right, by not being conformed to this world. Stop trying to be an American, y'all. Stop it. I know you're proud to be an American and you like the apple pie and all that, baseball, hot dogs, and apple pie. I know you like it. I know. I get it. Stop it. Let's just be Israelites, y'all. Let's be Israelites. Hey, Malachi Brown, how you doing? Good to see you. Military science. Tasha Washington. So yeah, check that out, y'all. It's on my channel. It's called In the Name. I called it In the Name of God. White Jesus Caesar Borgia. Okay. I'll put the link in the room so you can just easily find it. Okay. So, hey, y'all, when you look at this movie, you're talking about how easy it's for them to cause a genocide. It's very easy. Once a person is a Christian, it's very easy to get a genocide going, y'all. Why y'all think we have so many people be talking about FEMA camps? Forget about the FEMA camps. Let's look at the FEMA camps that's in our neighborhoods. It's called these churches. Yeah, those are the real FEMA camps, y'all. More people died at churches than any other place in the Rwandan genocide. I know that sounds crazy, but that is the truth. And don't Ezekiel 9 says they began at the ancient men which were before the house? Yeah. They began at the priests. They began at church. And a lot of people ran to church because they didn't think the people would kill them there. That's where they were planning to kill them at. Look at that, y'all. They were planning to kill the people in the church. And the people ran right into the trap. The FEMA camps have been here, y'all. People talking about FEMA camps, they turning Walmarts into FEMA camps and all this kind of stuff. Forget about that. The FEMA camps are right across the street from you. They call the Christian churches, Pentecostal, Lutheran, Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah's Witnesses, all of them. Those are the real FEMA camps, y'all. They were the FEMA camps in Rwanda. But anyway, the Sabbath is over. Hold on a second. What y'all talking about?
Nothing. That's what it is.
Okay. Let me turn that off so we won't have a box open in here. Gifts. Thank you, baby. I got some gifts. I got some recipes to make. So I'm about to open this box up. Let me turn this light on here. All righty. Y'all going somewhere? Y'all planning to go somewhere? Okay. I don't want to cut something I'm supposed to cut. Okay. Oh, wow. I had a lot of stuff in here. Spelt. Rotini. Rotini. Spelt rotini. Thank you. From the Brown family. I might make some of this tonight. Okay, we got some organic spelt spaghetti. That ought to be interesting, honey.
Yes.
Come on over here. Come on. Come on, check it out. Come check it out, baby. So we got some spelt spaghetti. And I like spaghetti. And I like angel hair. I always like angel hair. So this is good. This is called spelt angel hair spaghetti. And this right here is whole grain. What is it? Yeah, spelt. Okay. See, I'm not real familiar with spelt stuff. Then we got some Arrow Mills organic spelt flakes. So I'm gonna be spelted up. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay, then I got some wild rice, black rice. Wow. I like herb rice. It's not something I eat all the time, but I need to eat more herb rice. So this is gonna be interesting. Black rice. Let's get off the white rice. Let's get the black rice. There you go. Huh? What? What you said? What, baby?
So these aren't just wheat puffs.
Yeah, these are probably spelt wheat puffs.
That's not wheat puffs. I mean,
This is puff kamut. I don't know what this is. What is kamut? Huh?
Wheat puffs.
What?
There's another name for wheat puffs.
I don't know if this is wheat, is what I'm saying. Okay, well, just read the instructions. I mean,
Instructions?
organic puff whole grain. So yeah, wheat puffs.
Okay,
Wheat puffs. Okay. What you said, baby? Do they have super? My wife said, do they have super sugar crisps? Garbanzo flour. Now, what do we be making garbanzos out of, honey? Hummus, right? Yeah, okay. I didn't know they had garbanzo flour. Can you make hummus out of garbanzo flour? Can you make hummus out of garbanzo flour? Yeah, these are ancient grains. Oh yeah, I like show and tell too. I always liked show and tell when I was a little boy. So let's see. This is a lot. It's a lot of stuff in here, y'all. These people showing the love. This is spelt flour here. Red meal spelt flour, a grain from antiquity. Okay, they got some savory spelt muffins. Okay, let's see. This right here is heirloom quinoa. Ooh, wee boy. Boy, I'm gonna get all my little vitamins and minerals. Quinoa. I don't think I've ever bought quinoa before.
I think that's
We might have some. We might. And then this right here is Eden's organic spelt soba bowl. Soba pasta. Soba pasta. I don't know what that is. Well, it says spelt soba. Traditionally crafted. So I'm gonna eat this week. I want to get me some recipes. A lot of this stuff got recipes already on it. A lot of this stuff have recipes, or I'm going to look some recipes up. It makes the best food: pancakes, flatbread, muffins. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I'm about to hook it up. No, but you can bake with garbanzo flour. Oh, okay. You bake with it.
Like what?
Like what? What can you bake with it? Sister Kodesh.
Camel flakes, just like corn flakes.
What was that?
Camel flakes.
Kamut flakes.
Is it like corn flakes?
Yeah, it's like corn flakes, I guess. Whole grain, low fat, and what else? Hey, can you make milk out of any of this stuff? Out of any of these flours here? Or no? Or you just bake with it? always you can make eggs with the garbanzo bean flour. Oh, really? Okra makes sure the batter be like pancake batter. Oh, okay. So you could with the garbanzo bean flour, you can probably make what you call those, honey? Like put some onions in it and some green peppers and some and what you said, bake it or fry it? Do you bake it or fry it? Let's see if anything. Okay, that's it. And it had a card with it too. Had a card with it too. Let's see. The card is a special touch. Oh, okay. It's not a card in here. Okay. It's just okay, I got it. All right. So yeah, we got some. Okay, this is called organic chickpeas. Okay. Yeah, I really need to start making my own hummus. I really do, because I don't like the salt content of the ones that I be seeing. You know what? All this food right here got me a little hungry. Now we're gonna hook some stuff up here. Cook stovetop. 1 part rice, salt, taste, 3 parts water. Rinse rice, cover with water. Hey, Batia, Genesis, Eve. Rama, where'd he go? Come here. Make me some rice. Herb rice. How do you make your rice? How do you make this rice? I mean, what do you put in it? What kind of spices? Because I always put garlic and onion powder, stuff like that. Onions, you know, and I hook it up. Make sure you wash the quinoa before you cook it. Okay. Rinse that rice off too, baby. Put it in that strainer and rinse it off. Now I want to taste this cereal here. That's what I want to taste, because this is something. It's quick. I like cereal, okay? And I ain't really ate nothing today. So we're gonna break some of this stuff in right now. I ain't gonna go overboard, but I tell you one thing. Put a hurting on this box here. Kamut. Need some honey. Honey and some nutmeg. I'm gonna hook it up. You know how much? You just I'll tell you one thing about the just a mix in the cereal. Wheat, barley, beans, lentils, millet, stuff, or pitches. So I got my nutmeg. Let's do a little. Huh? some spices in it.
I feel like I'm swimming in deep water here.
Okay, where's the honey?
Looks like you let this sit overnight.
Huh?
It says sit overnight.
Just cook it. Just cook it slow. Just cook it slow. You don't have to let that sit overnight. Let me ask the sister. Let me ask. Now they said, okay, get some fruit. Blackberries, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on a second. Now they say you're supposed to let this sit overnight, the rice. Yeah, I feel the love. I feel the love. Put me a little ice in my bowl so my milk be cold. I'm a show enough cereal man. I'm a serial man. I'm a serial killer. I'm a serial killer. Okay, we get our little nutmeg. Little sprinkle. Well, I don't have any agave nectar. Hey, melt that a little bit for me. See if there's some more milk. Oh, wait a minute. I was wondering what this was. But yeah, I really appreciate it, Sister Quadesh and family. This is really, 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 really nice. And I'm happy that you went to great expense to make this possible. This is very, very, very kind. It's about time for me to change my diet up, my palate on some other type of grains. You raised eating the same grains you've been eating your whole life: rice, oatmeal, cornmeal. Yeah. Again. And so I've always known about Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 9, wheat, barley, beans, lentil, millets, and spelt. Now, I do have some millet, and I do have some, but I never had spelt before. I can't recall ever having spelt. This is my first time having it. And the grain do taste different. It has a very rich, earthy taste. Pairs well with nutmeg. It really does. Yeah, I'm looking at this box here, and I'm like, man, I wish I had some peaches. I should have sent somebody to the store to get some peaches. I think that's what I'm going to do. Zavidua, I need you and a holy ad to go to the store. Some peaches with no sugar in them. The peaches that's in pear juice. So yeah, we're gonna get some recipes going. And tomorrow, I think I'm gonna make me some spaghetti. And I'm gonna soak some of these tonight. So tomorrow they'll be nice and swollen, and I can make some hummus. I like hummus. Oh, wait a minute, there's another box here. Other unboxing. Oh, Sister Tasha Washington, before you leave, I need to call you. Oh, wow. Y'all so y'all so nice. Man, you gave me another one. I think, I don't know. I thought I ordered only one bar, but I got two. I'm going to take me another shower tonight. This one is the Boss. I had Boss soap. I want to tell you something. Now, I've never tried the Boss soap. No, I don't have Boss soap. I never had Boss soap, but I'm gonna use the Boss soap. But I want to tell you what soap I like the most so far. That lavender. That lavender is the bomb. I mean, it's like I have so much lather on me, I look like the Michelin Man. I mean, when you wash up with that soap, it really gets a thick lather. It really does. It's a thick lather. I mean, it's not no little wimpy, little soft little lather. It's a thick lather. And this Boss smells good. And thank you for, I know I didn't order this, but you got these nice people around here. And got me some Boss body butter. That's a nice scent. It really is a nice scent. Really a nice scent. So I want to hook up with this soap and the body butter before I go to bed. That's on my agenda. So I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of work to do. Okay. I ate nothing today but a couple of potato chips. And that was it. So have me a nice bowl of cereal and call it a night. I eat the rice in the morning. Boy, this cereal stayed crunchy a long time. It don't get soggy like cornflakes right away. Cornflakes you gotta eat real quick because they get soggy quick. This right here, it's a crunchy. That wasn't bad. That was pretty refreshing. I got ice in here, nutmeg, honey, and spelt cereal. And this don't have any sugar on it either. Oh, it's got quinoa in it. Quinoa flour, sea salt. I like it. And I got two boxes. Oh, okay. One is spelt and one is Kumot flakes. Okay, what's this thing? Organic whole grain spelt wheat flakes. Organic fruit juice concentrate. Oh, okay. This one is sweet. Because I don't think this one had any sweetener in it. Oh, okay. I see. So yeah, this is good. Oh, I want to do this have sweetener on it. Or what? No, I don't have sweetener on it. But they say something on here about apple or pear. Juice concentrate, apple or pear. It must be very little. because I can hardly taste no sweetness. But anyway, yeah. All right. So yeah, there's my unboxing, y'all, from one of my friends, the Brown family. So I got a lot of spaghetti here, and it's all angel hair, and I love angel hair. I love the thin spaghetti. Felt soba pasta, which is going to be interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna have some rice in the morning and some spelt rotini. Wow, pretty good. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. Hey, Tasha, I need your phone number. Or I could give you mine, and you could call me. Yeah, I stay away from meat. Yeah, I can't handle too no meat, really. Is she still here? Can she hear me? Or did she already give it to me? Oh, okay. You have my phone number. Yeah, just call me. Sister Washington. But you guys take it easy. Give me some thumbs up, y'all. Give me some likes. Y'all be forgetting to give me my likes. I appreciate those little thumbs up. Hey, thanks a lot, Malachi Brown. Malachi Brown. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Malachi Brown. Oh, okay. I want to call you right now. So I'm going to sign out, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful week. Oh, I just missed 2 calls. Okay. I just missed 2 calls. This probably was you calling.
Okay. Okay.
All right, y'all. This is Prophet 6 signing out. Family prophet to the angel of the church, to the Laodiceans who are Israelites. Shalom.